rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Clark Schmidt will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in, Nico Horner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty
swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Now batting, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Number 42 is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Call. 1-1. Yeehaw!
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2 balls and a strike now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game. Burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Into the box now, Suzuki. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The captain.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Mike Talkman.
At the plate, Mike Talkman. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Christopher Morrow. And that misses ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-1 misses ball 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball.
One 0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3 balls, no strike.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is good.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Bader is actually a native New Yorker. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Standing in, Anthony Volpe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Miles Mastrobuoni, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Mastroboni aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he's back easily. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So a runner on first with one out now. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to Bowers. A double play, and that's how the bottom of the third now. And standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's big Aaron Judge in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Gleyber Torres is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Line toward right center. Morrow is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Jake Bowers is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kyle Higashioka is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Candelario is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 2 balls and a strike to count. And the 2-1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Going back is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 1-0 home.
Good.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Miguel Amaya. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Amaya, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Stepping in, Mike Tauchman, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 on its way.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Greg Allen.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Allen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Allen, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he finally gets his sinker over here for a called strike one. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Count is full.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Volpe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Standing in now, Oswaldo Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In time as he just gets the tag down. The 1-1 home. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah!
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
He's set, and the pitch. Miles Mastrobuoni will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Full count now, 3-2. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner's going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Digging in once again, Nico Horner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. Chopped at third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it is.
1-2 is the count.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. And it remains a... Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Three and 1.
down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Tachman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jake Bauers comes to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Harrison Bader is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Jonathan Loizaga takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 42, Jonathan Loizaga.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 42.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Suzuki will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that one right down Main Street.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Talkman.
Into the box now, Mike Talkman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Comes set with the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Bouncer to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Christopher Morrow stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. So striding in, Greg Allen. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The left fielder, Greg Allen.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Number 42 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 42.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
2-1.
Here's the 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Stepping in now, Anthony Volpe, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Next for the Yankees.
So digging in now is Waldo Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down 5-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Miles Mastrobuoni. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And an off balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Higashioka, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. In the air now, out to right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. One left for the Cubs. As Estrada gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 42.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batted, third baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Line drive to center field. Morrow is right there, one down. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now back, the designated
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Yanks held in check. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Albert Abreu has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Albert Abreu.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 42.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Miguel Amaya. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is right there. And that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-3. Here now is Jake Bauers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Anthony Kay is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Anthony Kay.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bauers is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Higashioka is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down 5-3. Wendy Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nick Madrigal will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
To the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
But the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Miles Mastrobuoni, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nico Horner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nico Horner becomes the first out in the 9th inning. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Jeimer Candelario will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Looking to minimize the damage here. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this. Nick Madrigal takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Greg Allen. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adbert Alzolay enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down and away, ball 1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Suzuki is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Into the box, Anthony Volpe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oswaldo Cabrera is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Chicago blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Number 42 wins his 3rd of the season. Adbert Alzolay records the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.